Sea of Thieves to once again prove why you shouldn't mess with the noobs.
Sloop. Bon, frère.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy. I got myself some sort of a quest, gathered extra supplies for my ship, and went towards the quest. While sailing towards it, I was ambushed by a skeleton crew. They rammed into my ship, and now I was determined to defeat them. I saved my ship from sinking, mostly because I watched a few YouTube guides. But despite watching the guides, I was only warming up. These enchanted cannonballs were really annoying, because they dropped my ship's anchor. Either way, this was a really good practice for my naval battles. The battle was intense. I was shot to death. I felt like my use of fireballs was pretty good, which gave me confidence that I will defeat them. Steering the ship, repairing, and shooting cannonballs all at the same time didn't feel impossible anymore. While editing the video, I learned that I should probably use chain shots more, as they can prevent a ship from moving, making it an easier target. I emerged victorious. But then, another skeleton crew appeared right on top of my ship. Running out of supplies while fighting these skeletons was a concern. with my cannon shots and defeated these guys pretty quickly. While I was collecting loot, a galleon of skeletons appeared. What do these guys want from me? Leave me alone. Once again, I used fire bombs after they caught up with my ship. I wanted to board them with the idea of killing their captain. They really like ramming into other ships, so I gave them a taste of their own medicine, because sloops are the best ships for that. I wanted to harpoon them and shoot them until they sink, but my harpoon went through their ship. I noticed another ship in the distance, and it felt like they wanted to fight me. I figured if I turned around like this, they would run into the skeleton ship if they tried to cut me off. It was the best solution, because my supplies were already low from the first two battles. I'm not sure I did it properly, but I tried using a harpoon to make a sharp turn. My strategy worked, and another sloop was now being chased by the skeleton crew. Knowing how to avoid other ships is important in this game, and it felt like that was the thing I excelled at the most. I finally made it to Shipwreck's Bay and could do my quest. I found a map with 4 X's, but probably half of them would turn out to be explosives. On my way back, I ran into Ash and Skeleton. And then successfully managed to sell everything. What the... Are my hands drinking by holding this chest? After almost getting pulled over for drunk driving, I realized that the ashen chest was in Shipwreck's Bay, so I had to return at some point. But it looked like a big battle was happening nearby. I restocked on supplies for my ship, and they were still going at it. In the end, I decided to stop hiding and just went for it. Along the way, a sea beast stopped and said hi. After arriving, it dawned on me that I wasn't the only one here. I had to get my ship to safety. So, I silently drove away, completely unnoticed. My friend from earlier said hi again, so I tried employing him and make him attack their ship while I ran away. The plan worked, but soon afterwards, another sea beast found me. All this chaos made me lose track of what is happening around me. So I parked next to a rock and tried to figure out the best way to get that ashen chest. I thought I could quickly sneak in, get my loot, and get out of there. The ashen chest was mine, but now I needed a key to open it. I found myself an island and started to farm it. To reset the island, you just need to shoot yourself far away from it. Ignore the first mermaid. And also ignore the second one. Then you grab the third one. And when you get back, the island has new enemies. I also learned this strategy from the sunglasses guy. It's worth checking out his guides. The internet said you can also get Ashen Key from fishing, but this felt longer than island resetting strategy. While swimming towards a mermaid, I noticed a sloop that was heading straight for my ship.
C'est d'aller sur les îles les plus chaudes. Ça m'étonne que ça soit la cabine aussi.
I decided to give them a small warning so that they would turn around. It looked like my warning worked. They went behind a rock, but I felt uneasy because they were not coming out on the other side. There was a possibility that they were using my blind spot to make me think they left, while in reality, they would be sneaking up. I decided to check it out. I was right. They were probably thinking that a new player would fall for it. I didn't engage and instead turned my ship away from them, showing that I would rather avoid a fight. Once again, it seemed like they were leaving, but that was not the case. Jumping off of my ship here while pulling up my sails was a very huge mistake on my part. If these guys were more experienced, my ship would have been destroyed and anchored. But luckily for me, they only shot it once. I made my intentions clear that I would rather avoid a battle by sailing in the opposite direction. But it seemed like that one firebomb really pissed them off, because they were really chasing me. I thought about repeatedly boarding them until they stopped chasing me, but it could also make them even more angry. I was pretty confident I could shake them off without violence. They stopped on that island either to gather supplies or kill a skeleton captain, and there were also 2 other ships duking it out nearby. After clearing that island, those guys kept going in my direction, so I made a getaway plan. I will make a sharp turn behind this island and go towards the outpost, while Shipwreck's Bay would block the view of my ship. I got to the outpost and sold all my skulls. Apparently this lady was selling a map to a buried ashen key, so I bought it. But when I got to the island, there was an ashen captain chilling around instead. For the first time, I opened an ashen chest, but the loot inside it didn't impress me. I must have done something wrong. Since I had the map, I might as well dig out the other ashen key. But the thing that was buried there wasn't the key, it was Chest of Rage. I was confused, but the chest is better than a key, so I didn't mind. I got to the outpost and sold the Tome of Curses, which gave me some doubloons. Although not nearly as much as I spent on the map. The Chest of Rage was better, as it gave both 3,000 gold and 5 doubloons. I made around 20,000 gold and unlocked some commendations, although I'm completely clueless what those are. Either way, I felt like this was a productive day compared to my previous solo slooping adventure.